Probably surprised to hear me saying,
This is the mission desk.
considering that I am a non-commentary channel, and I normally prefer not to put any commentary in my videos. But I decided to give it a shot. So this could be a story dialogue, so I'll mute the mic for now.
You all got Meister Jin's message too? Good. That means he's finally got a plan to take down that chaos jerk and save Lilin.
Right. I hate waiting. It sure is spooky in here with Chaos in charge, though. It's so empty. Even after that emergency maintenance last night, half my friends can't log in.
I noticed complaints all over the forums as well. The players are worried. There are already rumors that GB4 will have to shut down. I suppose it's understandable after that man's public declaration. It would be easy to fear the worst.
I'm worried about Lilin, and about GB4 in general. But still, some part of me finds it hard to believe we're mixed up in all this. This whole situation is unreal. I'm just a kid. What am I doing in a VIP lobby waiting for Meister himself? How can the fate of all of GB4 rely on someone like me?
We were invited here, so there's no reason to feel intimidated. For now, we should try to focus on the task at hand.
You seem right at home in fancy digs, Sheena. Are you used to places like this?
I must frequently attend formal events, yes, but this is my first time in a GB4 VIP room. Speaking of attendance, are Lynn and her cousin not coming? I would have thought they'd be the first to arrive.
They mentioned they'd be running late. I'm afraid we'll have to get started without them.
Meister Jin! Thank you for inviting us today.
No need to be so formal. We're all here to save something we care about. In that, we're equal.
You say that, but...
But we're not actually equals here, are we? You seem to know a lot that we don't. About the game's systems, and about Lilin.
A fair point. I make no secret of the fact that I work closely with the game's development team. The GB4 team does share internal information with me, and often even asks for my opinion.
Seems like that could come in awfully handy.
Oh, I'd never let them give me an advantage in the gunpla battles themselves. Give me some credit. It's no fun if the fight's not fair. That's why I was so eager to help them track down the source of GBV, to finally find the face behind all these recent glitches.
So wait, how does Lilin fit into all this?
Follow me, and I'll explain everything. I'm sure you've all heard that GB4's simulations are handled by a central AI. We call it Aura. Artal, are you ready?
The information I'm about to share isn't public. We're trusting you to keep it that way. Some time ago, Aura started creating AI players to participate in the battles and better understand user interactions. These AI avatars were skilled fighters with simple chat functionality. This allowed them to join public missions, collecting valuable data. Originally, your friend Lilin was created as one of these avatar AI.
Secret AI designed to learn how we think. And they slipped right in and played alongside us. I had no idea.
Well, we did hear that the game was gathering information on us in order to constantly improve itself. I guess this was how?
Exactly. And if all had gone according to plan, the AI you know as Lilin would have completed her mission and returned to Aura immediately. However, something caused Lilin to become disconnected from the central AI. She became a kind of blank slate, wandering at random.
Disconnected? Oh, no, I get it. It was because of Chaos and those Freedom Fleet guys, right?
We can't be sure yet, but that's our assumption. Chaos and the others have been methodically damaging the game's systems for some time. It appears their main objective was to spread their virus, GBV, throughout as many servers as possible. With its ability to enhance and even control infected mobile suits, it allowed them to eventually perform the attack we witnessed.
But Lilin was only infected recently. Before that, she tried to blend in by copying a random player's data. In this case, Lin. As far as we can tell, it was pure chance she copied someone you actually knew.
I'm still struggling to believe that our friend was hiding such an important secret from us. This is a lot to take in all at once.
There's more. Aura and the developers knew an AI had gone missing, and had been searching for it for some time to bring it home. Unfortunately, we only realized it was Lilin when Chaos arrived to capture her, and by that point, it was too late.
We suspect he is using Lilin to re-establish a direct connection to Aura. This would grant him complete control of GB4's most critical systems.
That means the game won't return to normal until we can defeat Chaos and get Lilin back. As long as he has her, Freedom Fleet calls the shots.
Seriously?
You said you were in contact with the developers. Can't they help us? Do they have a plan to resolve this situation?
They do, but you're not going to like it. Unfortunately, it sounds like the company is planning to shut down GB4 entirely.
No way! Shut it down?
How could they?
I guess it's not surprising. A massive security breach during a public beta? They probably want this whole thing to disappear.
But they can't just shut the entire game down. That's crazy!
Don't worry. Many of the developers and I feel the same. So we worked together with Aura and came up with an alternate plan. But if we're going to have any hope of pulling it off, we'll need your team's help.
Wow, you sure are putting a lot of faith in us.
Your team made it to the top of the battle tournament on your first try. You've got the talent and the motivation. You can do this. Plus, you can use Awaken as well. That's why I want you to help us get Lilin back and save GB4 from being destroyed. You're our best shot at getting this done.
We won't let you down, Meister. We'll do whatever it takes to help save our friend and to stop that maniac from ruining this game.
I knew you would. I wish we could ask even more people to join us, but it looks like that's out of the question.
Chaos appears to have altered the population limits in order to put restrictions on the servers. As of now, only a small number of players can stay logged in at a time.
There's barely room for my clan and one other. We need to choose our allies wisely. Because of your connection to Lilin and your success in the tournament, you were my first choice.
With both our friend and GB4 on the line, how could we say no? Of course we'll help.
So it's just your team and us? Are we sure that's going to be enough?
It will have to be. The company can't afford to let this virus spread. We only have a week to pull this off before they're forced to act. If we can't restore order by then, they'll shut down the game, and all associated AI. I know I'm asking a lot, but will you help us?
It's just...
Hear you loud and clear. I'm in. I'm joining too. No matter what we might be up against, I'm going with you.
Misa, Lin, thank you for coming. Lin, that's an interesting mobile suit.
Thanks. It's my new one. Misa gave it to me so I could join in the mission.
Her old suit was busted in the fight with Chaos, so she obviously couldn't use that one anymore. She didn't have another mobile suit to use, and she didn't have time to build a new one for the mission, so I gave her this one as a gift. It was originally built for my old specifications, but I managed to remodel it for her. Pretty good on short notice, right?
It's a little embarrassing, honestly.
It's a very bold design.
It may not be my style, but Misa set it up for me, so I know it'll work. And there's definitely no way I could make a better one overnight. And I wasn't gonna miss this. I'll do whatever it takes to save Lilin.
Whatever it takes. I can't speak for the others, but I feel the same. I may not have changed mobile suits, but I did make some adjustments to prepare.
I tuned up my mobile suit too. I used every trick in the book to boost this baby's stats.
Me too! I bet it's even better than Lynn's new suit!
Whoa, you're not kidding. I thought everyone looked a little different when I walked in.
We all had the same idea last night, I'm betting. We wanted to be our best for this, and now we're saving Lilin together!
Yeah! Like the knights of old, we will vanquish evil and rescue the damsel in distress!
You always struck me as the kind of knight who would get lost and charge a Hurricane Gundam instead. Still, I think it's clear. Everyone here wishes to help rescue Lilin.
I hoped you'd say that. We'll be grateful for any assistance you can give. Will you be helping us as well, Misa?
Naturally. Or at least, I want to. But are you sure you're all okay with me joining now that you know who I really am?
Of course. There's no woman in the world I wouldn't forgive for a smile.
Hey, could you at least try not to hit on my cousin?
If you don't mind fighting alongside our motley clan, we'd be happy to have you.
Well, I'm sure you had your reasons. But if you're here to save Lilin, then you're one of us in my book. Welcome to the team, Misa.
Thank you. I promise to give it everything I've got. I'm looking forward to this.
Thank you. Having a former champion along is sure to help. Now then, let's deploy. We have to reach Chaos's fortress as soon as we can if we want any chance of stopping him in time.
But how are we even going to get there? Last time I checked the mission desk, all the maps were disabled.
A single mission was unlocked this morning. It appears to lead directly to the fortress gates. Chaos did challenge us to beat him after all. I don't know what trap he set for us, but we have to try. Whoever or whatever stands in our way, we're getting inside that fortress.
Right. Reaching Chaos is the only way to free Lilin.
We'll go in with one standard team at a time. The first attempt should include me and you. As for who goes with us, I think you should choose. I'm sure you know your friend's strengths and weaknesses better than I do. You are also welcome to choose Rhyme or Artal to go with us instead. I can vouch for their skill. So, who will it be?
Anyways, hope you enjoyed this little bit of story so you know what's going on in this chapter. For this run, I'm going with Misa and Meister Jin, just to see if there's any like unique dialogue between the two of them for this mission. Right here I was acting a little confused because I forgot there's only you're allowed to bring only 2 other members under yourself, so there's a little delay in the setup of the team. Anyways, for this mission, I'm going with my 9-ball Seraphim build. Really basic. It's a twin sword build with a really nasty little special ability in the parts that I used. It's got a ton of health, and it's able to regenerate the health. So, quick pause.
We're sure to encounter resistance here, and we don't know how many tries we get at this. We can't afford mistakes.
You don't have to worry about me. I'm stronger than I look.
Glad to hear it. By the way, Lynn's mobile suit. You mentioned earlier that someone gave it to you, but you don't use it?
Yeah, I just had it in storage. Lynn needed it, so I gave it to her.
I see.
What's the matter?
Oh, it's nothing. Let's keep moving.
And you can probably get to gain these that mobile doll mobile suit that keeps storage. Anyways, as I was saying, this 9-ball Seraphim build was basically one of my random ideas of trying to recreate 9-ball Seraphim Gundam Breaker 4 because I made that attempt to do that in Gundam Breaker 3, but I wasn't successful because there was a limitation on the parts I used. I didn't have enough parts to work with to make an exact replica. In Gundam Breaker 4, I have access to more parts, so this is probably the closest I can get to making a 9-ball Seraphim model based off of what he actually looks like in Armored Core. And it's probably the strongest one, and I've actually designed this build to be like that because it's got a ton of health, and it basically can regenerate that health just by attacking. So you may have noticed, if you pay attention to the health bar, there's a few moments where I will be taking damage, and then you literally watch that damage like regenerate as long as I keep attacking on combo. Here is the first boss. It's basically a team of 3, 2 crossbones, and then you got the Gundam. In this case, I decided to go after the crossbow Gundam with the Peacock Snatcher because I was basically concerned that it's going to be a nuisance on the field because it had that more spread ability as long as it's able to charge it. But since I'm chasing it, at least consistently, it couldn't do the charge shot. So now I decided to go after the Victory Gundam because I didn't want it to get a chance to use its long rifle on the charge shot. Looks like I actually decided maybe knock it into stupidity because it didn't use any EX skills and just got melted by my bits. Now as for the last one, this one basically didn't stand against it. Got pummeled into oblivion by my bits, and he just makes me shoot it down and then beat the crap out of it. And that's the first wave done. Usually I really don't focus too much on the boss because I want to keep the combo going, and that will give you more points and then increases the chance of rare drops at the end of the mission. This is wave 2. Wave 2, you got a what looks like it's probably from SD Gundam, a map SD Gundam, and then most enemies here are just SD Gundam, and then one AC bear guy as the boss. So SD Gundams are not exactly challenging as once, but they have some annoying abilities. Some of them are basically have EX skills that can knock parts off, they can stun lock you if you're not careful. Here I decided to go after the AC guy and get caught up in that stupid claw attack. Thinking, oh, let me do something stupid and activate the end new type destroyer mode only for it to start get me distracted enough to get, oh, let me avoid that beam shot and that missile barrage. Right here is when I finally figure out, okay, can't give him an opportunity, getting close, knock as many points as I can, stop attacking, and then knock him out. here is the final wave where you get to the next boss that is allows you to complete wave 2. These are just basically more SD Gundam, so AC air guys, and then um, that's pretty much it. And once here's this last wave right here, the boss does spawn, and I already mentioned this multiple times. Keep an eye on my health bar, because when I mentioned that I literally grabbed as many health regenerability abilities and skills to attach to these bars that I'm using, I am not kidding. I literally am purposely allowing myself to take damage just so I show off the regenerability that I have. And when I activate new type destroy mode, it literally increases that regenerability. So here comes build beginning. This is the final boss of wave 2. I decided, okay, let me activate Awakening and try to finish him off as fast as possible, only for me to get caught up in that good shot. And stupid enough to get caught up in that EXO that cuts me in half. And, but I still have the bits, so Dave is still doing damage of melting the guy. And it doesn't take much to melt him. He's done. One shot. There we go. That's it. Once I finish all these runs, the wave's gonna end, and there's pretty much mostly all the parts you're getting here is just SD models, and then a couple of upgrade pieces for upgrades or leveling up the rarity of your gunpowder piece. For third wave, it's gonna be 2 perfect raids, and there's gonna be a little bit of story dialogue right here.
I knew it.
It's fine. We're ready for them.
Perfect raid or basically your average giant bosses. So this is basically one of the simplest bosses that you might. The only thing you gotta worry about is the beam stage strike and the beam rapid shot. That's all you gotta worry about. Also, when you decide to leave the screen and do a dive attack, the most concerning one you gotta worry about is that aerial beam shot, because you don't know, you gotta avoid that circle that you see around right there. It's not gonna be a dive attack, it's gonna be a beam shot. But the second one has a bigger radius for the beam right here. And this is probably a good demonstration of how strong I made this unit is. Literally, I'm taking a ton of damage. You can see with FPs, they get hit by the attack, their health still stays at health halfway point and not regenerating. I'm thinking 1/3, 1/4, and then a couple of gun shots later, I'm really back to full health. And at the same time, I'm really melting this perfect raid, which has a ton of health, and I'm just burning through all the health bars. And right here, I'm trying to get through that last 2 health bars where it deploys a shield, because it's going to awaken. Yeah, see, it just regenerated, and then it deploys a shield, which is nothing more than a delayed tactic, which drags out the battle. Here comes that beam shot coming out. Beam shot again, and then drop down. I decided, you know what, let me use the awakening that I have that is saving and try to get this boss as fast as possible. One of the most annoying abilities is that annoying, like, raid burst ability that you saw right there. Here we go, this is the last bar. And he's done, but he's gonna have another perfect raid show up.
Seriously? Isn't this too big?
seriously, it's too big. The problem is not really even just the size, but it has a larger health bar and it has a larger beam shot radius, as you see right here. And much better tracking. So that Chaos guy is cheating anyway, so it doesn't matter. This same thing, same attacks. We gotta avoid. Not much of a difference. Just got to burn through his health bars as fast as you can. And this is when I almost get caught up in that damn rage burst. Really, this build is really designed for the purpose of, okay, I really don't want to give a shit about the health. I just want the health to regenerate and not worry about healing. So the abilities attached to these parts make it basically a almost invincible close range fighter. Because as long as I keep hitting the enemy, I regenerate health, making it harder and harder to kill me unless the boss lands like a critical hit that does close to almost all my health bars amount of damage. That's the only way you can bring down this build. Other than that, this is basically bog standing the same way. You gotta take down the second boss before you get to the next story elements. Just do the same thing as the first one. Only difference is I got my kids going around to melt me faster, so it doesn't matter. Probably just cut the commentary here because I haven't really got nothing else to say about the boss other than it's just the same thing.
There's no time to rest. They were tough, but considering the forces at Freedom Fleet's disposal, that was just a warm-up. We'll be seeing even stronger enemies soon. Keep your eyes open.
We did it! Let's push on.
This is it.
Oh, no, you don't! It won't be that easy!
Right, of course. Is Chaos going to come out and face us, or is he planning to hide the whole time?
Don't sell us short. Players of our caliber would never agree to something so pedestrian.
I get why you're in such a rush, though. You don't have much time, do you? What is it you said? 1 week, I think?
They heard everything.
So, this is the game.
Chaos has designed a series of missions for you. You'll need to beat them all if you want to get to him.
If you finish them all in time, you should reach Chaos in exactly 1 week. It seems simple enough.
Game? Why? Why go through all this effort?
What does it matter? We make the rules now, so what we say goes.
The missions are obvious. To get past this gate, you will be required to collect 4 keys.
And just so happens that each key is held by one of us 4 kings.
If you defeat us all and collect all 4 keys, you'll be able to enter the fortress and face Chaos. But really, I doubt you'll make it that far.
You sound pretty confident. Aren't you forgetting they already beat you once in the battle tournament?
Don't kid yourself. This won't be anything like the battle tournament.
Chaos.
That's right. We had to take it easy on you then, but not this time.
My companions are correct. When you face us next, we won't be holding back. You will see our true power.
I hope you brought your A game, Meister. You're gonna need it.
The Four Kings, strongest of Freedom Fleet. With the strength of GBV, they will be gods in my new world. Go now and prepare yourselves.
So that's their game, huh? Fine. It looks like we have no choice but to fall back for now.
Wow, you really carried us on that one.
I see.
So?
It's just as the Four Kings said. 4 new missions have been added to the roster, one for each of them. They'll be unlocked tomorrow, and only 1 mission can be attempted each day.
They really thought of everything, huh?
4 different challenges to defeat, with a key in each one, too. This is just like Laplace's box.
This is so frustrating. They could be hurting Lilin while we're stuck here talking.
I know how you feel, but we have to stay calm. Our opponents control the game now. If we don't play by their rules, who knows how they'll react?
I see. So we have no choice but to fight on the terms they choose.
Our targets are the Freedom Fleet's 4 Kings. Tough opponents, even in a fair fight. And now that they've altered their gunpla using the virus, we don't know what they'll be capable of. We have to be ready for anything.
You're right. At the end of the day, our mission hasn't changed. No matter what they throw at us, we're stopping that Chaos guy and saving Lilin.
Just as Lynn says. We'll begin as soon as the missions unlock in the morning.
Anyways,
be
I
here and
hope
be
you
ready.
enjoyed this video.
Tomorrow, we take back
Depending
GB4.
on how much you guys like this commentary, if you want me to do any commentary at all, just leave a comment below. If you prefer my old style of no commentary, let me know as well. And I will see you in the next video.